Is there ever a time when you go, I'd be a chick that just stays at home with a rich guy?
Oh, yeah.
He's got to be
proper rich.
He's got to be like Mossman rich. The thing is, you can meet your match though, can't you? Like if you're
Men don't like that. No, men don't want that. Men don't.
What do men want?
Men want sort of. Can we be real, Bagsy?
How are you?
Oh, look, I'm so well. But I'm a little bit disturbed by a test my children did recently at school. I think a lot of you, if you have kids in year 10 or you have had recently, will know this. Seems to be, I think, every kid in Australia in year 10 does these now. This test, I think it's called a Myers test, or there's a couple of variations. But
what, discounts going on at Myers or?
No, I wish it was that. No, it's a personality test essentially, and it spits out a report that tells you what careers would be good for you.
Oh, mate, jump on bloody ChatGPT.
I
It'll fucking do
know.
it for you. Like,
I know.
Why do you even need the Myers test?
But I was interested in it. When they said they were doing it, I was like, okay, I'm interested to see. This might help because they're still like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. So I thought this could be it. This could be the key, the moment. But I should have known. Well, I did. It dampened my feelings about it when Donna's kid did it at her school. And one of her best friends got an interesting result in the careers that it suggested she might be good at, might be interested in. For this kid, it suggested homemaking.
Homemaking? Like as in like a bedding store or something like that?
No, mate. As in staying at home and raising kids and like cleaning the house. Homemaking.
Okay.
And when Donna told us this over lunch, we all just, we were shocked. And our friend Jackie said, well, it should say marry a rich fucking husband if it means homemake. Like, who can afford?
But also, what kind of answers did she give the test?
And this kid goes to an expensive school, so I can only imagine her parents, when they got this list, homemaker.
Like, was it a multiple choice thing?
It gives you a couple of options.
Right.
But home?
Was she saying like, I like ironing, I like baking from my husband.
I like taking care of other people to the point of exhaustion, having no life of my own, having my will to live sapped on a daily basis.
I like mopping the floor.
Having no one treat me like I've got a real life.
Yeah.
She must have written all those things down. And
what kid's doing that?
Who's right? And we said homemaking is what women have to do on top of their actual jobs. It's not a career. I'm sorry, it's not. Unless you marry a very fucking rich man. No one can afford.
Can I ask a really, really weird question?
Sure.
Because you work really hard, right?
So hard. As hard as Meghan Markle.
Harder, I'd say, right? Is there ever a time when you go, fuck, I'd be a chick that just stays at home with a rich guy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yes, of course. I would love that.
Okay, so that is that the dream?
Yeah, but
is that everybody's dream?
Rich enough that I didn't have to take care of the children. Like he has to be.
He's got to be
proper rich.
He's got to be like Mossman rich.
Yes, and then all your girlfriends are as well. So you spend your days. This is Real Housewives territory. You're just going out for lunch.
That's the dream, even for driven people like yourself, business owners.
Yeah. I think so.
There's a tap out point where you go, yeah, okay, I'd like to go full. So maybe this kid is really a genius.
Maybe.
And she's just trying to cut through the fucking shit, right?
Cut through the red tape. Call it what it is. Homemaker.
She's like, I didn't even want to pretend.
But I don't want to be one of those American ones on TikTok, those trad wives. I'm a homemaker, because they are working their tits off. They are, not only are they getting up in full hair and makeup every day just to be at home, but they don't even have anyone help take care of their family. They're just like going to Costco.
Okay, well then that's
making
not the vibe.
meals, like
That's not the
feeding
vibe.
their husbands and their kids, and they're poor as, and they're cutting out coupons, and
fuck that.
building bomb shelters.
You want to be going to lunch every day?
I want to go to lunch every day.
Pick up a drinking problem?
Yes, I want to pick up a drinking. I want to be day drinking with my girlfriends. I want to be like at the hairdresser drinking.
This is what she wants.
Yeah, I want to go to a hairdresser where people drink. That's what these ladies do. I want to be in a Sprinter van with my girls, just going on, places. Yeah, I want to do that. Real Housewives stuff. He's got to be very rich. Yeah. Very, very rich. I would love that. Would I have loved it when I was younger? Not sure, but which is a shame, because that's really when you got to lock it down. You got to be young and hot to really lock that lifestyle down. Probably getting a bit old now to be chasing that. I'm not. I don't think I'm a trophy wife exactly at the moment. If I ever was, but yeah. But look, but I was offended. We were offended.
No, but you the thing is, you can meet your match though, can't you? Like if you're
men don't like that. Men don't want men don't want that. Men don't.
What do men want?
Men want sort of. I think that. I think
smothering.
Or
smothering.
A bit sort of, and then push it down.
Yeah.
Just, meet something about there and then just push it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Or you could go with what if you went with a poor guy and he pushed you up?
Oh, they never do that. No, men never do that. Are you joking?
Well, no, because if he like, let's say a poor bloke came along and he's like,
no, then they drag you down.
No, what if he went? This one's got a bit of Wutzburg in her, right?
Okay.
So then he goes, well, if I can keep her going.
Yeah,
right.
No, you'd think that, but they still don't. You'd think that. But I don't know. Men just don't. Men can't lift women up. They just can't. Mm. There's a genetic block to doing that. Mm. They can't do it. Wherever they meet you, they want you just a bit lower than that. Wherever they meet you, they want you down a little bit lower than that. Okay. So anyway.
And what is that? Is that an insecurity thing?
I don't know. You tell me, mate.
Well, I don't think I do it.
I don't know. But I don't know.
Or maybe you tell me, do I do it?
You don't do it to me, but I mean...
I'm really crushing Yulia down there.
Yeah, I'd have to check in with the Russian. I'm not sure. I mean, I'll check in with her. But she's going okay, but you've only had her a couple of years. Takes a while.
7?
Yeah, well, 7, yeah, takes a while. We'll check in. We'll keep tabs.
What were you? Because you had 20 good years, and then the last few were.
No, we had 10 good years.
10 good years.
And about 13 shit.
So you said
years.
I've got about 3 years left.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to check in with her. See what I'd like to know her answer to that. But you probably don't want her to watch this, actually.
Why?
I don't know.
Hey.
It might spark a conversation you don't want to have. I don't know. And maybe I'm just very cynical.
No, I'm not even going to say anything because what I know. So you can ask her yourself.
Good answer. Yeah. Very good answer. Okay. But let's get back to the personality test for jobs, because then my kids did it, right? Dali comes home. Hers is the most ridiculous list of redundant occupations. It might as well have had fucking chimney sweep on it. Like, honestly. It was film director. I was like, mate, there's about 5 men in the world who make a living out of that occupation.
Spielberg?
Yeah. I don't even know, those guys. James Cameron. I don't know. They're just, it's stupid. Why are you telling a high school student in Melbourne, you should be a film director. You should pursue film directing. You should shut the fuck up unless you want to support her for the rest of her life, because I want her to get a job and make money. And live a life for herself.
But what is that now?
I don't know. That's why I was hoping the test would tell us.
Well, I think a film director would be quite great.
Oh,
these days.
Mate.
All of the work that's in content creation, podcasting and
for
YouTube
what
and
money? We do it all ourselves. Do we have a director? Do we have a bloke or a lady directing us?
Well, yeah, mate, how can you direct this?
You can't. It's magic. You can't direct magic. Her other jobs were like TV director. Of what? Of what? There's no Blue Heelers anymore. There's no bloody McLeod's daughters.
Actually, no, incorrect.
What?
There are now YouTube series. This is the thing. There are YouTube series. I was looking at one the other day and it was amazing. It was this kid. He's got like 10 million subscribers and he makes all of these kind of like, when we were watching like Round the Twist and shit like that, right? And it was a bit lame. You watch that now and go, oh, it's lame. But it's funny how that kind of show where there's these wild characters and all these different people and all that, that's still around. It's just in a different platform now. Well, and this guy...
Because kids can't act. That's why it's still around.
Well, the acting was... Remember how Round the Twist was a bit like... Yeah. Right? Yeah. So the acting is kind of in that same place, but it's on YouTube. So I think it's still all there.
I bet they don't have a director, and if they do, it's his mum.
Oh, I think they would have to have a director for some of this shit that they're making.
It's probably his mum or his brother.
Oh, it's not like it's.
I'm not saying it's shit.
It looks massive.
I'm not saying it's got poor quality, but I'm just saying
it looks like 90210.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen those mums. After a couple of years, they really start pumping out much better quality gear. Like they'll start with their kid going, "Oh, look, she's wearing a Jojo Siwa beau and whatever. Next minute, they're bringing in the neighbours' kids. They're having love triangles. They're bloody filming all sorts. I mean, I just don't think that's a career for my daughter. TV production.
Yeah.
Of what? Like, Carlos only needs so many kids to bring him a bloody steak sandwich
we're talking about
at 9.
Yeah, but YouTube, that's going to be a career.
But everyone does their own stuff, I think. I don't think it's the marketplace that it was where...
Well, I guess if you learn that skill, then you can use it on yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's it too. You know, in our day, you start at the bottom.
So you learn how to direct? So you go like this? You go... Right.
Direct it.
And you sit in the chair?
Yep.
All right, welcome to the show.
Right. Okay. And everyone's got small...
So you had to learn how to do that.
Everyone's got tiny budgets too. We're not paying a director and a producer, a production assistant, a gaffer. We're not doing that.
Look at all these words you know.
I know, because when there was a TV industry, I worked in it.
I just turned the light on and go, let's go.
There was a bloke whose job that was.
Just flick through. Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop.
that was a bloke's job.
The lighting guy.
Yes.
Now here I am, mate.
Here we are.
The
There was a
lighting guy.
makeup lady. Here I am.
Did it yourself.
Just did it myself. Yeah, who knew? You could just do
Wardrobe,
it yourself.
obviously.
Wardrobe, obviously. This is why we wear the same outfits every time. And you know what that job is? Continuity.
Yeah.
We just do it ourselves now. This is
it.
what I'm saying. Don't tell my kid she should get into bloody showbiz, or at least then say that. Say YouTube creator. Okay, I could live with that if it said that. But movie director, TV director. I think it even said radio producer.
Oh,
I'm
mate.
like,
What the hell? Yeah.
sake.
No.
Why don't you put dinosaur trainer for redundant jobs that don't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what a waste
It's scary
of an hour
but
and a
exciting
half.
as well. I can't believe they have a test though, the Maya test.
Oh, well,
like
it's
that,
bullshit.
where you can literally ask ChatGPT those questions and it would work that out for you.
I'm going to do that. When I get home from here, I'm going to sit down with my daughter. I can't even remember. I don't even know if Louis showed me his. I don't think I've seen Louis. Isn't that terrible?
Why wouldn't you jump on ChatGPT and say,
I'm going to do it with Dal, yeah.
I'm trying, I'm in grade 10. These are the things that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Here are 10 things I really enjoy. Give me 50 ideas for jobs that I should do that are going to be relevant in 2030.
I'm going to do that, and I'll come back to you. I'm going to do that, yes, because this list was shit house. So, yeah, I just want everyone to know, don't get too excited about the test.
And then in that feed, get her to have a continual conversation in that feed.
Okay.
Because if you kick it off that way, it's going to have that information.
Then she'll be able to go back, won't she, and say, no, not into that one, but am into that one, and it'll keep
It'll learn
working.
more. Yeah.
Although, have you seen another headline I've been meaning to talk to you about, which is that says that they've started having to admit people to psych wards because of their relationships with ChatGPT, girl.
Yeah, I know. I've had to monitor myself on that one. Yeah, how many hours a day? You know how you check your screen time? I'm up to like 6 hours a day.
And is it all chatty?
Well, probably a mix of TikTok, Instagram, and chatty. Like, what else am I on there?
That's a good question. But just running through arguments you've had with Yulia and asking it.
Yeah, am I right or wrong? Always right, which is amazing. Fuck, I love ChatGPT.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, take
Good
it
on
easy, babe.
Yeah. All right. If you've got a secret and you want to share it on the podcast, all you have to do is go to the link in the bio. We are running a little bit low, so if you have one, please share it with us.
We all love the secrets. You love the secrets. We love the secrets. Well, you got to kick a few in. I mean, I reckon if I do a secret, you'll know it's me.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be obvious.
Yeah.
But we all love
Have
them.
you got a secret? I mean, we have.
Well, that's the other issue.
We had this as a segment on the show
Do
for a
I
while,
have
but
any
you gave up on that.
I don't think I have any secrets.
Nothing going on?
I don't think so.
Any secret men?
I wish, but no. Nope. Any secret women you should also ask me?
Wow, there we go.
No,
I love it. I love it.
Just for diversity. I'm just box ticking. But, we should do that more.
So you're thinking about...
I'm not, but I just feel as though we should say that. Any they, thems? No. But just for diversity, we should.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, first secret for today. I've been stealing office supplies for years.
Great.
At this point, my entire home office is stocked with company branded pens, notepads, printer paper. I even took a wireless mouse.
Oh, well, printer paper's heavy. That's a hard one to get out.
Yeah.
I remember a kid was sacked from a radio station once for stealing printer paper. How embarrassing is that?
Yeah.
But I think what it was he came in on a weekend. This is a kid who drove our Black Thunders, whatever they were called. And he came in on a weekend So he's had to use his swipe card. So that registers. There's no one there over weekend. And comes in. Then there's cameras. And he just opens the cupboard, takes a thing of Reflex, walks back out the door, and they sacked him.
Bloody hell.
It was just so, I think it was like, dude, if you'd done it in the middle of the day, no one would have noticed.
Yeah, because they would have thought you're just taking it to take to the printer or whatever. No one cares.
Right? But.
And how
oh, this
what,
kid
what are you doing?
Dumb. It was for his mum. I mean, it was so. I remember him telling me about it later. I ran into him and he was like, oh, yeah. He was a very dumb kid. And he was like, oh, me mum just wanted printer paper. And I said, oh, I'll go to work and get some. I mean.
Mate of mine and I got called into a meeting because we had cab charges and we got a trip from the Gold Coast to Brisbane. But we had
cab charges, remember
but
that?
it had the number on there.
Yeah.
And so because one of us had obviously signed off for the cab charge, we had to go into a meeting and they went, well, hey, so did you two get a ride to Brisbane? We were like, yeah.
Mate, I knew a bloke, and back in the day, we used to get, as comedians, we used to get cab charges all the time, and we never signed anything for them. I don't even know who gave them to us. Whenever you had a gig, wherever you went, they'd fling you 6 cab charges. You only had to get from the airport to the gig and back, or maybe to the hotel, but they'd give you too many. I always had a wallet full of cab charges. And I knew a bloke who used to get cash from the cab driver and put it on the cab charge. Like he'd say to the cab driver, it's a $20 fare, right? But along the way, he'd groom him essentially. And then when they got there, it's a very dodgy character. He'd go, I tell you what, this is a $20 cab fare. What say you make it 100 and you give me $30? So you're still making 50 on the...
Yeah.
Or you're still making 30 on it. Okay, I'm bad at maths. All I'm trying to say is
Genius
everyone's
move.
a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know other people who go through drive-thrus and get the cab driver to pay for Macca's and add it to the...
Fucking hell.
Comedians, mate. Comedians.
Shifty.
Poor
Yeah.
and smart.
Yeah.
So it's a deadly, deadly combination.
Oh, good on.
And I remember a big actress, whom
Yeah.
I shan't name, big Australian actress, international, so I'm narrowing it down. They gave her a cab charge once to go to the ACTA Awards, one of those really highfalutin awards that's on the ABC that no one knows happens.
Noni Hazelhurst.
No, it wasn't Noni. God, no. God, no. They were given a cab charge and they...
Nicole Kidman?
No. You're going to get it because there's not many in this category, but I won't. Okay, anyway. So they used the cab charge to go out all night, to go all around Sydney, picking up friends, dropping them off, going out to nightclubs and all that after that. And because the network is so cash-strapped, it was an issue.
Oh, Shelley Craft.
No, it wasn't Crafty. No way. No way. She'd know someone would pick her up in a ute. Bloody, I mean, she's
got a cam.
Yeah, she's got a cam to pick her up. Yeah. She's got plenty of lifts. No, but I remember thinking, and everyone was talking about it. Like everyone at the ABC was talking about it, and I was thinking, oh, you guys are so sad. It's like one cab charge. It's like one night. Like it really, the budget. This is an awards show. Didn't you have 100 cab charges out there doing God knows what? No, they tracked every single one of them, and they realised that this one actress had spent it a lot on a cab charge. Sad. So she's probably not a bad person. She just thought you wouldn't notice, like we didn't used to in the olden days.
How do you file that one? Stealing office supplies.
Perfectly understandable. I think everyone does it, don't we?
Pens. Well, yeah, pens. I feel like it's not stealing. It's like I've got the brand on it. I'm advertising for you.
I'm advertising at home.
Yeah.
At my place to anyone who wants a pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all do it, but take care out there and learn from my mate who stole the paper and got sacked.
That was tough. Got sacked.
Sacked, mate.
Fucking hell. All right, I'm a babysitter for my street.
Cool.
Whenever the parents leave cash, everyone's stealing shit here.
Oh, God.
For pizza or activities, I pocket the cash.
Make them a pizza.
Yeah. I also had a visit from some mates during nap time, and so we smoked some weed.
I've had some loose babysitters over the journey. Before Nodgy, we had this Frenchie who was a nanny for us. Fuck, mate, she was loose. I'll never forget coming home one day. It was a hot day. She's out on the driveway with my kids. They're wearing nappies, fine. And we had an apricot tree. They're all picking apricots. She's in her undies on the driveway. I'm like, oh, it's so hot. Isn't it hot? It's so hot today. And I just love the apricots. And I was like, put your pants on though. So, yeah, I've had some loosey-gooseys. Look, I think as long as the kids like you and as long as they seem in reasonably good shape when you get home.
How's your husband going with that situation?
He was actually more freaked out than me because she was hot as hell. So she wasn't like young. I'm not talking about an 18-year-old in her undies on our driveway, but that would have been probably more troublesome. But he was a bit like, she's very open, very free, very French.
Yeah, but he's saying that in front of you though, isn't he?
Well, I think it was that. I think it was like
isn't this wrong?
He didn't want to be in a situation where I might
kick it off.
Get the shits. Yeah. So he was genuinely awkward because he was like, oh, I don't need this. I do not need this in my life. So, yeah.
But when she's gone?
Maybe. Who knows? I mean, she's welcome to him, obviously. But, yeah. So I do think, though, as long as the kids are happy and I don't care if you use my pizza money for pizza or unless I get home and the kids go, we really wanted pizza and old mate wouldn't get us one and she made us Vegemite sandwiches. Then I might go, mate, you got to order them a pizza. If I tell them they're having pizza, they're going to be looking forward to pizza. But if you can get away with it.
Yeah, what age do you stop having babysitters in the house?
Well, my kids still
I'm guessing the kids don't really talk a lot.
They don't, but you still got to have someone there with them.
No, that's what I'm saying. So the pizza thing, the kids aren't really going to whinge about it because they don't know what's going on, do they?
Yeah, but then
babysitters, I'm picturing like 5-year-olds.
Yeah, totally.
It's not like your kids having babysitters now.
No, but if they did, when they were a bit younger, they would say, well, then what are we having for dinner? Can we have pizza? They're very invested in their food.
Are they?
Very invested in their food. Absolutely. So they're not going to eat a can of baked beans if they think they should be having pizza. Yeah. So you're not going to get away with this shit when the kids get older. No.
All right, how do you file that one?
Perfectly understandable and perfectly fine, I think, as long as, because otherwise it is boring. If you're there babysitting and kids are asleep or kids are asleep and in a high chair, and I get it, it is boring. Just try and keep the joints out of sight, maybe, in the backyard. And be careful with your friends. Like, you don't want to be letting too many, I don't want randos in my house. If I've chosen you to babysit, I probably don't want someone you think is cool in the house. Who knows? That's risky, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, if you've got a secret you want to share it on the podcast, all you have to do is go to the link in the bio, or you can share it in the closed Facebook group as well. We'll catch you again tomorrow.